Just got a quick trade recap for you this morning. Um, kind of coming into the day, we were pretty rotational. Kind of had an AMT or an AMD profile playing out right here, with this accumulation, manipulation, and then the distribution. But yeah, coming into the morning, I seen this on the chart, and I said, okay, well, we're just accumulating. So I either want to see us manipulate up or manipulate down, preferably up though, because as you can see, price is using the standard deviation +2 as resistance, and that's going to stay the same until proven otherwise, until the condition shifts. In this case, you can expect more of the same, rejection here, rejection here, rejection here. So in my mind, okay, well, if we have an AMD playing out with AMT, we're going to see more of this. I want to see us manipulate up, and that's exactly what we got. So coming into the trade, we were using it as resistance. Like I said, the standard deviation 2 up here, the extreme of value. And all I wanted to see was us manipulate up at open, and we got exactly that. We started the manipulation down here. But yeah, we manipulated up, took out most of this LR. I did have this pink line up here as a higher time frame like LR that we could have seen getting taken out, which is just this high right here. I didn't need to see it taken out, but it would have been nice. But I had other things to show me that we wanted to go lower besides that. But anyways, we used it as resistance. We had all these aggressive buyers pushing us up at market open, manipulating upwards. And if we're still going to play this line as resistance until proven otherwise, why would I go long just based off of this? If I was going to go long, I'd want to see like a pullback and then a shift in condition, but we didn't get that, so I didn't look for a long. But yeah, we accumulated, manipulated up into our standard deviation levels, their extremes of value with aggressive buyers, and then we had this flip in aggressive sellers right here at the top. And as soon as we got this flip, I'm looking for shorts. We had this good little wick rejection at the top showing me we don't want to go higher. We have the flip in delta. So as soon as we got this aggressive push down right here, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna enter my short. It has everything I'm looking for. Ended up entering the short, ended up playing out to the POC. In hindsight, I should have held this longer. I had this low marked out of kind of the AMT model or AMD model. If you know what AMD is, we typically will go back down to the kind of the start of the accumulation. In my mind, this is the start right here. You could say this would be the start of the accumulation. But I did think we were going to go down to this level. I didn't want to hold down there because I'm just kind of mixing in AMD or AMT into my trading, and it's been playing out really well. But in hindsight, I could have held down all the way there and took a bigger trade, but I just held to the POC. But yeah, that was the first trade. Overall, a really good trade, resistance, resistance, resistance. Expect more of the same until proven otherwise. So why would I long up here if this is resistance? I'm going to short. Ended up taking that, playing out, winning that trade. And then I did take this other trade down here. I didn't end up getting break even. I got fully stopped out on this. But after we used this trade, pushed all the way down, have this huge dump down, we tried to come back up into value and we failed to push higher. So I, in my head, okay, well, we have a little condition switch. Let's see what we can get. If we get an entry, I'll take it. Ended up coming down and then coming back up and retesting value right here. We had aggressive buyers pushing us up, and then they kind of slowed down with this gray candle. And the only reason I did short here was because this like darker box, this big box, is a profile. So we're at the top of the profile, which is the previous value area high. So as soon as we come down and we have these aggressive buyers pushing us up and they start slowing down and we hit that value area high of the prior developing profile. And we were also at the 7-day and the 90-day rolling VWAP with a rejection and a flip in delta. I'm going to take that trade. I ended up taking it. As you can see, I was just going for these lows right here. Didn't end up getting the trade. We wanted to push higher. Totally fine. You do get stopped out. But ended up taking it, losing this trade. This was definitely the trade of the day up here. But overall, not a bad day. We're still green on the day. But yeah, it's kind of all I have. I did see this. I didn't really love it right here. You probably could have caught it. I would have just like done something like this. Draw my fib up here, high to low, unbalanced area up here. This is not balanced. Right here, we edge. Like we're edging that 0.66 right here. We kind of accumulate right here, and then we manipulate up into value area high of this developing profile. And if you look, that is, let's see, right here, draw it out for you. We wick actually OTE of the fib from my golden pocket right here. We wick that, and we're also at value area high with an aggressive buyer right here pushing us higher, and then we get that flip in delta. You could have shorted that if you wanted to. I wasn't actually like looking at the chart. I wasn't home, but you probably could have taken something like this, put it at the high, and targeted the POC, or you could have targeted value area low or prior value area high. But it is Friday, so the market does close. So it's kind of iffy trading this close to close. But if I was looking for it, that wouldn't have been a bad trade overall. Especially if you held the POC, you could have got TP really fast. But overall, not a bad day. Definitely traded the day up here with us using all this as resistance. It's going to be resistance until proven otherwise. But yeah, it's kind of all I got for you guys. Have a good day, have a good weekend, and have a good trading session next week. See ya.